Look, for the last 3 years, I have been a full-time real estate investor. And before that, I always had a corporate job. I was always there in the cubicle farm, if you will, working just like everybody else did. And I thought that was the way that it should be. I knew I wanted more. I wanted out. I wanted the freedom. I wanted to experience kind of like what I'm able to experience today. But really what I've come to realize after being free for the last 3 years from all that corporate crap is I've learned that the system really is stacked against us. And what I mean by that is that the system is designed to make us and turn us into employees. Like we are trained through the school system, through college on how to be employees. We're never shown how to be entrepreneurs, or even bigger than that, we're never shown how to be investors. I want you to think about the book in the Rich Dad series, Cash Flow Quadrant. And in that Cash Flow Quadrant book, Robert Kiyosaki talks about how on one side of the quadrant, you have the E for the employee and the S for the solopreneur or the self-employed. And on the other side of the quadrant, where the rules are completely different, you have the business owner and then you have the investor. And he talks about in that book that your job should be to try to get to the business owner, or even better than that, the investor side of the equation. The problem is that the system is stacked against us because every bit of knowledge that we are taught in school and everywhere else is all slanted towards being an employee or being self-employed, not on the other side of the equation. It really isn't. So when you want to try to make that leap to where you're living on your passive income, like I've been lucky enough to do for the last 3 years, and you want to get over to the other side of the equation, you really have to pull in all of the other stuff and build skill sets that, well, no one's teaching you. No one's teaching us how to be the business owner or the business system owner or the investor. It doesn't happen. So that's probably the biggest challenge that people face. And, ultimately, I think it's one of the things that holds people back from living the life that they want and having the freedom and the dreams that they want, is really the deck being stacked against them. And the reason I share this with you is I want you to understand, like, hey, it's easy to look at other people who have done like what I've done and say, oh, well, that's for them, or to get down on yourself. And what I want you to understand is that when I look at it from my perspective where I am, and I look back to the other side and I realize that, it's not like that you're not doing the right things. You are doing the right things by working hard to build that passive income and to build that real estate empire. What you really have to do is you have to stop and say, hey, listen, I'm doing good. Take checks along the way and just understand that the journey to the other side is not an overnight thing. Don't put a time horizon on it. Keep chiseling away so that you can create the life that you want, the passive income that you want. Because I'll tell you what, when you get on this side and you look back, the world is in fact completely different. And I hope that you just keep going to get to that other side, because I want you to enjoy the same success over here that I've been lucky enough to do for the last 3 years. This is the type of stuff that I'm working hard to create in InvestorNinjas.com. Look, Investor Ninjas, I want to create a community of real estate investors, people who want to move from their corporate jobs into a lifestyle of passive income. I call myself a passive income bum. I want you to become a passive income bum also, so that you can live life on the other side. It takes a lot of skill sets, and that's what we're trying to help you with over at Investor Ninjas. If you're not already a member, check us out, InvestorNinjas.com/pound free. I'll put the link in the chat below or the comments below. If you're a member, join us over there. Ask your questions. I know you get stuck sometimes. We're here to help you. And look, whatever you're doing, whatever your dreams are, keep fighting for them, because the minute that you stop or you put them on hold, you're letting the world, you're letting the system get what they want, and you can't do it. Stop the system, stop the man, and create the life that you want. Look, wherever you're watching this, scroll down, leave a comment. Love to hear your feedback on it. And just keep plowing away because I want you to have that freedom that you want. And I'll see you soon.